starting 11. Number 23, Josh Kennedy in goal. He had a great game last game. Had a shutout in 4-0. Number 3, Ruben Vallone. He's going to be our right back. Number 4, Troy Caesar, center back. Number 13, Henning Nordvall. Number 16, Macaulay Hill. Number 17, Daniel Bile. Number 21, Josh Fines. Number 25, Abdel Rivas. Number 32, Lalo Magana. Number 33, James Quinn. And number 36, Jerry Celestin. We're going to have an international walkout today. We're going to start off in a few minutes. Feel free to chat with us live on the YouTube chat, or you can tweet at Andrew College MSOC. And we'll interact with you and answer questions, give shout-outs. Yeah, we'll get started in a few minutes. Just bear with us.
Welcome all to Cuthbert, Georgia, Andrew College and Hord Athletic Complex for today's matchup between Concordia College of Alabama and your hometown Andrew College Fighting Tigers. For all the fans in the stands over there on the other side, if you'll stand up and turn around, the American flag is in behind you, and we will play the Star Spangled Banner.
Bernie Bishop. Number 7, November. Number 8, Samson Metalis. Number 10, Stanley Benjamin. Number 18, Jose Junior Jean Francois. Number 19, Richard Lewis. Number 26, Carlo Richardson. Number 25, Jean-Pierre Fleury. And head coach Emmanuel Stevens.
Thank you, Wallace. Outstanding job. And now for your hometown Fighting Tigers.
Yeah, thank you.
Number 3, Ruben Malone. Number 4, Troy Cesar. Number 13, Henning Norval. Number 16, Macaulay Hill. Number 17, Daniel Bile. Number 21, Josh Fines. Number 23, Josh Kennedy. Number 25, Abdel Rivas. Number 32, Lalo Mangana. Number 33, James Quinn. And number 36, Jerry Celestin. Head coach Rudy Radiger. Sorry about that. Assistant coach C.W. Ponton. Let's shake hands and play ball. I heard you want to do some announcing. Shane, right?
Yes.
Mark Brown.
Yes.
I've been here for a while. Did we take that back
I
over there to
haven't
them?
been here in a while.
Yeah.
Oh, give me this, don't you? Oh. Again. Shane played on what team?
The 88 team that finished in the Final Four.
Oh, wow.
We were the first team to represent the Southeast tournament other than the Miami Dade team ever. Never
Yeah,
done
the
this
whole
before.
game.
Never done this, so what am I doing?
Because your head's pretty big. Mine is too. There you go. Alright, now this little button right here, when it's flashing, is it flashing?
No.
Oh, so we're live.
All right, everybody. Welcome. Thanks for joining us today. It is October 2nd. Okay, October 2nd. We are at Hord Athletic Complex. You're about to watch your Andrew College Fighting Tigers face Concordia. I am joined here today by a very special guest, Mr. Shane. He was a member of our 1988 team. He's going to co-commentate with me. Welcome. We're happy to have you.
Oh, it's great to be back. I'm excited to see the Tigers play. It's been a while since I've been here. I don't think I was telling my son I don't think I've been back since 1991. And no, I played when we played our games. We played all our home games at the stadium right there behind Patterson.
Okay.
Door.
Yep. Awesome. Well, our Andrew College Tigers this year are currently 9-3, and they're about to face Concordia 4-5. So this team is showing a lot of promise to making it into playoffs and really making a name like the 1988 team did. So hopefully they'll continue their streak with a win today.
That's what I'm hoping for. I know that Coach Rudy's really done a great job trying to reconnect with the past and get in touch with all of the former alumni and players. And I know, just speaking as an alumni, that we're really proud to see him do that, number one, and number two, the progress that this team has made, getting back into the top 20 in the country. I think that's probably like the first time in 15 years or something.
Yeah. And we are just kicking off here. Andrew College is not starting with the ball.
Well, it probably won't take us long to get us back.
It goes out of
Okay.
All right, Concordia is going to start off with the ball in the back. They're trying to play it out wide. Going down the left flank. If you're watching us, Concordia is in the yellow, moving from right to left on your screen. Andrew College is in the blue, moving from left to right. So we say left flank, and referring to Concordia, you know which direction they're going in.
Oh, that's a great ball, one in the back by Andrew. Getting that out of danger right there.
That's one thing. Our men's defense has been really solid this year. Very solid. I was very impressed the last couple games. Been commentating. Those back four have been a wall.
Now that player that headed that ball out, I believe, is that Troy Vincent from British Virgin Islands?
Troy Caesar. Yep,
Yeah,
he's
Troy
from.
Caesar.
He's from the British Virgin Islands.
Oh. We probably need just to ask him to keep play in front of us, make it easier to commentate, wouldn't it?
Right. Yep. It's gonna be an Andrew College throw in. Long ball down the line. Trying to play it forward, but Concordia intercepts it. Plays it out wide.
Really impressed here at the beginning with Concordia, the way that they're moving the ball around. They're really connecting a lot of passes and stringing their attack together very well.
Absolutely. Very good footwork, too. Lots of fancy footwork over there on the side. That shows really good ball control. So Andrew might have to step up their game and pressure it a little harder.
Yeah, they really are putting us under quick, and I think Coach Rudy in the pregame, I was in the locker room, and he really expected them to come out and play very direct and put them under a lot of pressure to begin with, and so far that's holding true.
Absolutely. To my knowledge, last year when they played Concordia was a rebuilding year, but they lost. I'm not quite sure of the score, but they did lose. So hopefully we can get a little bit revenge today.
Got some luck here. Maybe we can. Maybe we can press it. We just need to try to get some possession going and kind of break this pressure from Concordia if we want to try to get out of the back here. Maybe our goalkeeper will give us a chance to kind of calm down and get our feet underneath us.
Great punt by Josh Kennedy. A little too hard. No Andrew College Tiger trying to run onto it, but they do pressure the goalie.
Oh, that was a good cutoff by Andrew, but unfortunately it went out of bounds. Here we go. Now if we can just kind of get it into the back and really kind of settle ourselves down and get our feet underneath us, maybe we can get something going. There we go. We're taking some time. That's 4 or 5 passes we've strung together now and look to be switching field and doing a good job there, getting it out wide. Now we're getting into our attacking third a little bit and getting some numbers forward.
Nice switch of the ball. Lalo over there making a run. Daniel Bile, a through ball.
Unfortunate there. That was a great idea. It just didn't come to fruition, but the idea was there. Great stuff by Andrew so far.
Josh finds with the clear.
Well, one thing I can say for sure, that Concordia, they've got some players that can move. They're flying down these flanks. Oh, this is well won here by Andrew. He's bringing it forward up the right flank. Oh, And we still got under control. Maybe we can keep it here. There we go. We still got it under control.
James Quinn with the ball in the center.
Yeah. Good. That was a well-played ball. Switching field again. Just kind of
Nice
working
ball
at
out
trying
wide.
to find some space to attack in against this team.
Tried to get the shot off, but deflected.
And we still got control of it. That's good. Oh, that's a great ball, but unfortunate. I think he was trying to play him in, and he just got away from him a little bit too much there. Number 13, trying to feed in the forward there into the box.
Long ball by Concordia. They definitely have the speed to catch up with it.
Oh, we win it there.
Yeah, good pressure. Still got it.
He's fighting hard to keep it over there for Andrew, and there is a intense one-on-one battle going on in that left flank over there. Looks like we came on top and got the throw in.
Another throw in for Andrew College.
We seemed to gain in a little more confidence once we started getting our possession game going. We've really started to kind of take the game away from Concordia here in the last few minutes, kind of dictating the pace of the game.
It always takes the first few minutes of the game to get used to the other team's playing style, and it looks like they've started to get a grasp on it, and hopefully they'll start playing more of their game, which we saw last time was more of a possession, short passes, especially with teams of speed. You have to keep the ball, you have to keep control of it.
Coach Rudy yelling out some strong instruction there, trying to get pressure on this ball so we can keep it in our attacking third. And the players are taking heed because they're really compressing the space and making it hard for Concordia to play on this left flank of Concordia's. And it seems like the ref's going to let him play a little bit today. He hasn't called many fouls, and it's been fairly physical here to begin with. It's a good win and turn by Andrew as we played around the back here. Andrew showing some patience here as they look to try to build the attack here on that left flank. And unfortunately give it away there.
Concordia with a long ball across the field, easily intercepted by Andrew. Great ball control
by number 13 for Andrew to control the ball and try to turn and find something offensively there. Oh, this is a break for Andrew. It looks like we've got him in a 2v2, but we took a little bit too long there to. Now they've got numbers back behind the ball, and we're going to have to be a little more patient. Oh, we got in.
Nice little. Looks like it's going to be a corner kick.
That was really well done by Andrew there. They really found a way to break pressure and get in behind the lines, but unfortunately the last pass was a little ambitious and went out of bounds. Hopefully we can get something here on the corner.
Cross. Attempted header by Daniel Bile, but it is wide right of the goal, wide left of the goal.
Huh.
We're about 33 minutes left into the first half. If you're just now joining us, the score is 0-0. Andrew College versus Concordia from Alabama. I'd say the possession has been pretty equal between both teams
Yeah,
as far in the
it
game.
really started out with an advantage toward Concordia, but here in the last 5 minutes, it's really Andrew's really strung some passes together, and it's become about a 50-50 game so far, with the battle being mostly in midfield now. Oh.
Concordia with a breakaway, and Troy Caesar is there to stop it. Gives up a corner kick. That's their first kick of the game, corner kick of the game.
Well, today it's fairly windy out here, so that may play advantage or disadvantage depending on how you're looking at it, especially defensively on corners. It may be a good thing that the wind's blowing as strong as it is.
Absolutely.
But to be in South Georgia, this weather's great now.
It changes in an instant.
Yeah, that's the thing about Georgia weather. If you don't like it, wait 15 minutes, it'll be different.
Yep. I'd rather play in this than that Georgia heat any day.
Oh, yeah. For soccer, this is great. I'm sure our English players here that are on the Andrew squad are liking this a whole lot compared to when they first got here in preseason.
Yeah. Nice boot down the field by Josh, but no Andrew College forward is there to get it or run onto it.
Well, we seem to be trying to push them back into their defensive third, and maybe we can try to pin them and win a ball here. The Concordians are really doing a good job. Most of their passes are fairly accurate and able to break Andrew's pressure. Oh, this is
Rivas
well
with
done.
a breakaway. I'm not quite sure what the call is.
I think the referee was playing the advantage call there, and advantage didn't play out in Andrew's favor, so he's now calling back the foul.
Maybe he changed his mind.
Apparently I was wrong, because now all of a sudden it's Concordia's ball.
I do want to give a quick shout out to Andy Brubaker, who's watching from his office. He says, "Go Tigers." We appreciate you joining in on us, Mr. Brubaker. He's our vice president for administration, development, something like that. He's awesome. We love him.
I can tell you, I think this is great that they've started this digital network. I've been able to watch a few games so far just by tuning in, and it's really helped connect all us former players in with this particular team this year.
Absolutely.
I know we didn't have any of this stuff when we were playing.
We inherited some of this stuff.
Looks like it's a free kick here for Concordia. Both coaches are yelling out some instructions to their players getting ready for this kick. That's floated high. Looked like the wind was going to catch it, but he managed to keep it in and turn the defender. It looks like Andrew's going to win the throw in here.
They're looking to throw it in quickly,
What
but the center vice president for administration and keeps us driving a desk caught up on the action. Yes, we are super glad you're joining us. And he is our vice president for administration. We love that our faculty and staff are able to watch, and as well as family members from everywhere. We have five students from England, one from Australia, British Virgin Islands, Sweden, and we've had lots of parents like comment or tweet, and they're able to watch the games. Oh!
Ooh.
Very lucky on that one.
I don't know if the wind helped us there or not, but it somehow or another it stayed out of bounds for a goal kick for us. But that was a well-taken shot there by Concordia. And I'm sure with as many internationals they have on the team now that their parents enjoy the ability for their kids, even though they're so far away, to be able to tune in on the internet and catch their kids playing.
Yes.
That's always fun for the parents, especially being so far away that not ever maybe even able to get to a game.
Absolutely. Looks like a foul's called on Andrew. It's going to be a Concordia's free kick. They take it really quickly. Is that yours?
No.
Oh.
Sure. Looks like a little bit of the game's shifted back to Concordia's side as they've controlled the pace and the ball here the last couple of minutes.
We're about 26 minutes left to go in the first half. Score's still 0-0. Jerry Celestin with the interception. He's looking for the open player. Gets it to Quinn. Nice through ball. A little too far out of the reach of Ruben.
And the Concordia is switching the ball here to the left flank and trying to get up the line here. But is that Abdel Rivas there that cut that pass
Abdel
off there
Rivas
on the right flank for Andrew?
He has been so solid as right back. In the last games that I've seen, he has dominated that right back.
Maybe a mistake by Concordia, but we can't capitalize on it. That was well read by Concordia's center back, who's still continuing up the field with the ball and has
running.
Played his player through.
Fantastic job by Josh Kennedy coming out and getting the clear.
That really saved him there. He did a great job coming off his line there and reading that.
This is his second start for the season. He did have a shutout last game, so Rudy had the faith in him to do it again this game, and he's been doing fantastic. That was a wonderful save. And looks like a foul on Andrew or Concordia. It's going to be their free kick.
Looks like we're going to have some conversation there with the refs.
Probably asking for a yellow card.
It looks to be setting the ball for them. This is probably going to be played long to the back post for Concordia to try to get in on the end of it to head in the goal.
Concordia on the ground.
But he wasn't able to turn. Andrew's really doing a good job of clearing that ball out and getting it out of the danger zone, that's for sure. Now if we can...
Oh. And he was looking for the advantage, but Concordia didn't get it.
Some emotion starting to flare here for both sides.
Another Concordia free kick. Looks to be about 40 yards out of the goal. 40, 45 yards.
It looks to be about dead center of the goal. So they can really go either side on this.
Only a two-man wall I see from Andrew. Over the top.
Well
And
read by the goalkeeper.
easy save. He restarts the ball quickly, looking to counter.
And here comes the numbers forward for Andrew. Hopefully we can get a switch and maybe we can get in on this backside. And here it comes. Can we play him through? No, unfortunately. But we still have control. Now we're just going to have to slow it down and work the ball and see if we can get in.
Nice chip
Well, that's
over
a
the
great
top.
ball and great control there. Unfortunately, Concordia blocked that shot. Oh no.
And offsides. Man, that number 25 had the speed. Thank God that was called offsides.
I wasn't sure if that was going to be offsides. I was kind of surprised that the referee's flag went up, but from the angle that we're sitting in, it's difficult to see.
Yeah.
It's like we got some subs lined up ready for Andrew to go in here.
Josh Kennedy with the free kick to restart the game.
Well,
Nice flick.
Well played there, and we still got control here. We look to switch field, and we still have possession, so that was well done by Andrew. If we can just slow down here and keep possession and just kind of hold it. And we managed to get to this right flank.
Back in the center.
And we are controlling it right around the top of our attacking third.
And
But unfortunately, Concordia's defense held strong and won that ball right back. Cut off any danger that we were looking to pose.
pass back to the keeper. Jerry Celestin trying to pressure as much as he can, but they get rid of it. Concordia looking to attack down the left flank. And the ball's kicked out of bounds.
We are really seeing a lot of 1v1 battles down the flank. It has become extremely athletic on those outsides of the flanks on both sides. And that could be a key to the game as the game goes on, is their athleticism versus our ability to stay fresh and be able to keep up with those runs.
Well,
They are flying.
Andrew definitely has a deep roster to sub in those fresh legs, but can those subs live up to the pressure and come through when they get on the field? Jerry Celestin with a through ball right to the goalie.
Well, the idea was there. Unfortunately, the finish wasn't, but that's what it's going to take for Andrew to get on the board here. There's a mistake by the defender, but we managed to clean it up. Andrew's right back got caught high and missed the tackle and really exposed the back line, but the center backs really did well to clean that up and prevent any danger from that situation. We're still controlling. Now we got it on the left flank, playing it up, playing into the forward run there. See if we can break through their defensive line.
Seems like every time we get down in the attacking third, there's always 2 or 3 versus 1 Andrew College person, and that's difficult to break through.
Yeah, they're doing well of getting pressure and cover around the ball, and it's really cutting out not only passing opportunities, but also, as well as shooting opportunities. They're going to be a tough group to break down defensively, that's for sure, because their speed is really allowing them to recover very quickly.
Long ball by Concordia inside the 18, but it is called offsides. Josh Kennedy was there to stop it, and he restarts
quickly out of the back there. Don't know if that's going to be something to our advantage or not. I would think we'd want to slow it down there just because of the speed of play that we wouldn't want to play into the hands. They're a very fast team, and if we play fast, we may not be as good as they are at playing fast, so we might want to just kind of slow the game down, and we seem to have done better when we slow the game down and really connect a lot of passes together, that's really helped us kind of take the pressure off of ourselves, give our defenders and our goalkeeper a rest, and really start to string some attack going into our attack in third.
Absolutely. It looks like we have had an injury out on the field, but he is up and walking, one of the Concordia players. He seems to be okay. He was looking for a foul with the slide tackle in from one of the Andrew College defenders, but he did not get the call. Andrew's got 3 subs lined up ready to go in. We're just waiting for the opportunity.
Yeah, and it looks like that they got thirsty. They've been waiting so long that they got a little thirsty and waiting. They better drink all they can because they're probably going to need it when they go in because they're going to have to step in ready to go at game speed, which is pretty high right now. Really impressed with number 36. Who is that for Andrew?
His name is Jerry Celestin, and he is a freshman this year. He's out of Orlando, Florida.
His speed at being able to get to the balls and really hold up the ball and play in the Andrew attack.
Is it?
It's really doing a lot for Andrew's attack just because of his speed. He's not a tall player, but his speed's really allowing him to get to a lot of balls and find the midfielders to bring the attack in. And he can turn on a dime.
Oh yeah, I always love to say the maybe the smallest guys in the field are the feistiest. They are like little rabid animals attacking the ball. Because they do have that speed, absolutely. It's going to be a foul. Andrew College free kick. Concordia getting in front of the ball, trying to slow the game down so they can reset. But like you said earlier, we definitely play a lot better when we take our time and are a little more patient. We have about 18 minutes left to go in the first half. Still scoreless here today. Henning in.
Oh, that was a good idea by Andrew, but unfortunately he got too early a start there. The referees called him offsides. Well, that was well done by Andrew's center back to step up and win that ball. In the last minute or so, we've really pinned Concordia into their defensive third, and we may be able to get something out of this.
See if we can capitalize on mistakes. I feel like that's the only way we're going to be able to break that defense. Josh Fines with a huge tackle, and Andrew wins it.
I had a chance to talk with him at lunch. Josh Fines, really impressed with him. Just his whole perspective of coming here and playing at Andrew College and choosing to go to a JUCO as opposed to a 4-year school from the beginning. He's really got his head screwed on straight, and I think you're going to see a lot of good things out of him this year.
Awesome. I'm very excited. He's definitely been a great student to have on campus.
Unfortunate for number 25 here for Andrew. I think the wind caught it in the air and he misjudged it, and it ends up out for a throw-in for Concordia. Looks like the sub's still waiting to get their
Lalo
chance.
plays a long
really
ball.
Just had no break for a throw-in or a corner or even a goal kick here to get these subs onto the field at all yet. That's just the pace of the game and the control that we're seeing here.
Well, out wide to Concordia trying to break through.
Looks
And
like it's another offsides call by the referee. He got in a little too early, and it seems like our center backs are really doing a good job of reading when they're playing that ball and stepping up right before it to catch Concordia's forwards offsides. I think that's like their third or fourth offside so far this half.
I think so too. I'm checking the weather report right now. We're at about 5 to 10 mile-an-hour winds coming at us from the north, so that's definitely playing a factor in today's game. You can tell. 100%.
If you look at that flag, I mean, it is really going over there.
Good pressure from the forward coming back.
Oh, this may be an opportunity for Andrew. Concordia is under a lot of pressure here.
Oh,
It looks like we're going to win the ball.
keeper's off his line.
And unfortunately, I think he wanted to get more on that ball than what he ended up doing. And it just kind of rolled in for the keeper for a punt here. Josh Fine's really starting to assert his authority as a center back right there. That's 2 or 3 balls in a row he's won.
And he has great ball control when he boots them, too. It's not like they go wild or out of bounds. They definitely stay in play. Great ball control.
This may be an opportunity for Andrew.
Oh, just
unfortunately,
wide.
it just hit the wrong side of the side netting. That was on the outside part. We kind of wanted in the end.
Couple of subs coming in. Noah Waterman, number 9, is coming in for Jerry Celestin. Number 8, Marco Soma is coming in. And number 24, Jack Alker is coming in. And the others coming off is Ruben Vallone and Daniel Bile.
It looks like Concordia is making a few subs of themselves, so we'll have to see how this plays out with both teams subbing going onto the field.
There's about 13 and a half minutes left to go in the first half. Still scoreless for those of you just now joining us. Jack Alker, one of the subs with high pressure from the get-go.
And Concordia enjoying some of the play here since we've restarted the ball. They are controlling it and start slowly taking their time, working it into their attacking third.
Oh, man.
That may be a mistake by the keeper, but he was fortunate to get away with the one there.
No, Waterman, definitely a good choice to replace Jerry Celestin. He has speed on him, too, so we'll see if he can capitalize on those mistakes.
Now, he's a freshman as well, isn't he?
He is a freshman. He comes to us from New Brockton, Alabama. I wish I had the stat sheet with me, but I forgot to bring it.
Yeah, I saw him a little bit in warm-ups and was really impressed with the ability to read the game and speed of play. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he can create here for Andrew in the attacking third.
Troy Caesar doing a great job there on defense, shutting down the Concordia attack. Andy Brubaker says, so close, we agree. We feel one coming. I feel it.
That might have been the first shot of the game, really.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, first real shot.
And fortunately for us, it was just a little bit outside.
Yeah.
I've really been impressed with my tour I took at Andrew. I brought my son up, so he's looking at going here maybe next year. And that was just like a whole trip down memory lane here at Andrew. And they've really done a lot of great things here since I was here.
Absolutely. I am also an Andrew College alum. I graduated in 2011, and just from the year I graduated until now, they have been working on improving the campus and really upgrading the facilities and just, bringing it into, as Rudy Radiger likes to say, welcome to the new age. Great ball.
Oh, that was well pressed by Andrew and well played out by Concordia there under a whole lot of duress. And the physicality of this game is really picking up.
A little mistouch by Concordia in our favor. It's going to be in the attacking third. Throw in for Andrew. I especially love what they've done with the soccer programs, especially since I've been here. Definitely have worked on rebuilding it and has turned into a really fantastic program.
Looks like our second shot of the game, so Andrew is really starting to put a little pressure on as the half comes to a close here in under 10 minutes to play in this first half. Yeah, just taking a look at like the went into the library that helps the students
Support center?
the student support center. Now, they didn't have that when I was here, but they're really doing a whole lot to. If you're getting a little bit behind, then they're doing everything they can to help you up. And I know that I appreciate that as a parent, and that was one thing that my son was really impressed with.
Absolutely.
That's a hard challenge, but the referee decided it was worthy of a foul. That's been few and far between today. He hasn't really whistled that many fouls. I would say it's probably definitely under about 10 fouls so far.
I had another foul, a little trip up there by a Concordia player on Lalo, our left back. His shoe fell off in the process.
Looks like he's changing out cleats. Maybe something with a little bit longer stud, so maybe he won't slip as much on this wet surface. Looks like they've had a little bit of rain here the last day or two.
Yes. Keeper comes out on that free kick, and an easy stop for him. Throw out. Concordia trying to attack down the left flank.
Oh, that's a good challenge by Andrew. He's really getting stuck in there and helping us win that ball in the middle third.
Long ball by Troy.
Hopefully we can, that puts them kind of going backwards, and hopefully we can get out of pressure and maybe force them into another mistake. They've made a few in the back. It's a great ball by the keeper. That is accurate. And that's about a 40-yard ball, accurate. That's tough to hit, especially in this wind that we're seeing.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like it's another kick. That really the refs have increased the number of fouls they've called in the last 5 minutes.
It's probably because we said something.
It had gotten a little chippy, and they'd been letting them play. It looks like they were wanting to get a little more control over the game before it gets worse.
Great defensive step by Josh Fines, who clears it. We're going to give a quick shout out to, I'm going to say Dimitri. I hope that's right. I'm sorry if it's not. Glad you're joining us today. Nope, not the MLS. Andrew College versus Concordia. Although it looks like it from the style of play, I know.
I can tell you somebody that would be proud today would be the Admiral Soccer Apparel Company, because both teams are outfitted in Admiral.
And Macaulay Hill to take the free kick. He's been pretty dominant today in the center along with James Quinn.
Looks like he's seen
Great ball. Concordia comes
well read
out.
by their goalkeeper. He
Well
cut that
read.
off and really took it off of our player's head, literally.
Long ball by Concordia. I love the confidence that our defense shows when great ball control, great possession. They show no fear when they have it and they're at their feet.
That could have been trouble, but we really cut that off there. That was James Pierce again?
Which one?
Yeah, our center back from England. James?
Josh
Josh.
Fines.
He he is his ability to read the game is really making a lot of the difference there in the back. He's cut off about 4 or 5 things that could have gone bad for us well ahead of time before they got any worse. Oh.
And
That's not going to be good for us. That looks like that's probably going to be a card against Andrew there on that slide and tackle.
yellow card coming out of the ref's pocket for Lalo Magana. He's playing right back right now. It looks like he went in studs up, and that's why the ref carded him. The Concordia player is still down. He looks to be in some pain.
And their coach is obviously upset on that challenge there. That was that could be termed a little reckless. I think we're lucky just to have escaped with a yellow there for sure.
Absolutely.
That could have been the difference in the game. That decision by the referee, if he were to give it a red, I would say that would be hard for us to recover from.
Mm-hmm.
But that's kind of what we've been seeing. The build-up here is the physical play getting a little bit more and a little bit more. In the last 5 minutes, they've really started to call more of the fouls than they did to begin with, which it probably is going to be good for the rest just to kind of tighten it up a little bit and keep players safe so something like this doesn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you're an Andrew fan or a Concordia fan, you certainly don't want to see somebody get injured.
Absolutely not. And number 7, the injured player, has worked his way off the field. He's limping a little bit, but he is up and walking, which is definitely a good sign. It looks to be his ankle or his shin.
Yeah, it looks like he got a good knock to his shin, but he seems to be okay. It's probably going to be a prescription of some Motrin and ice tonight on the ride home to Alabama. Not even. Where is Concordia located in Alabama? Selma, Alabama. Okay.
And Concordia with a cross.
Never been to Selma, but I've seen the movie. Now, is that northern Alabama or southern? Central Alabama. So it's like on the other side of Birmingham going toward Tuscaloosa type of, a little bit lower. I think I only know my geography in Alabama based on Alabama songs.
It looks like it's going to be a Concordia corner. Quick shout out to Joyce Thrasher. She tweeted, "Love watching #college soccer at Andrew College MSOC." We're glad you're watching with us today. We appreciate it.
You know, watching at home, you never really notice how many people are like watching along with the shout outs because I don't always have the volume turned up, but I think it's great that we're recognizing the people that are watching, and that's probably just building the fan base from those that can't actually be here.
Absolutely. We love our fans. We're super happy to support them. Long ball by Jack, but it's intercepted by Concordia. Noah Waterman's trying to catch it.
They are. I'll tell you one thing for Concordia, they are very skilled and very athletic.
Yes.
That is absolutely amazing. Somebody else just told me that we're getting around 1,000 views on average for the men's soccer game. That's just amazing. I remember it was only just students that came and watched us, and we were a top 10 team in the country. We would look up there, and there may be 15 kids sitting up in the stands, but we played in front of Patterson Dorm, but there was always baseball players hanging out the windows, and people would drag couches. I don't even know where they got the couches from.
Ooh,
to
corner.
Watch games.
Corner by Concordia and headed down, but unfortunately the ball goes out for us. It's going to be a goal kick. Huge shout out to Miss Knight. She always watches with us. We really appreciate it. She wants another win, says go Tigers, watching from your office. We appreciate and love you so much. Thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, we met on our tour today. We met the business professor.
Okay. Yep.
Oh, he was absolutely amazing. Really enjoyed our time talking with him today, and all the great things that he's doing with his business program.
He's been fantastic at Andrew. He started a business club as well. Andrew looking to counter. Got about a minute and a half left to go in the first half. Still scoreless. Jack Alker with a long ball. Henning trying to run onto it.
Ooh. Well read by their goalkeeper there. Really cut that danger out very quickly.
Very close to stepping outside the 18-yard box, which a goalkeeper cannot do, for those of you that don't know much about soccer. Josh Fines with the header. Clear from the back. He's been solid today. Final minute of the first half. Long ball by Concordia down the left flank. Little too long.
Field just wasn't wide enough for Concordia right then. He just missed it by a yard or two. Hopefully, unless something breaks on our luck, like it looks like it may change here in the last few seconds. Looks like a throw in for Andrew. And we've got about 18 seconds left in the match. Hopefully we can do something with this. Looks like another opportunity for Andrew to try to launch one more attack here before the end of the half. And I think time's going to run out on him here this first half.
And Miss Knight also says she loves to hear stories from alumni. Great times. I absolutely agree. It's been a fantastic first half. We are still scoreless here at Hord Athletic Complex. Both teams are putting in a great effort. Possession is pretty equal from both sides.
Yeah, I'm really impressed by both sides here today. Concordia is very fast, very athletic, very skilled. Andrew's been very patient in their build-up, and they've each really had one good opportunity apiece.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. A couple of quick stats from our Fighting Tigers. They have been ranked as high as number 16 in both the NJCAA and NSCAA coaches poll this season. That's breaking the 11-year drought of being ranked. Let's see, what else? Out of 142 NJCAA Division I men's sides earning stats in 2015, the Andrew Attack ranks number 6 in assists. We've had 43. Number 18 in goals, 39. And number 18 in shots is 170 this season. So those are some pretty good statistics and good odds in our favor to win today's game.
Yeah, unfortunately, Coach said that their leading scorer, Connor, had to sit out today after receiving his 5th yellow. So he's probably somebody that could have made a difference here this first half for Andrew, and hopefully they can find a way to pull it out the second half with him off the field. It just allows somebody to step up.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, as us coaches like to say, hey, next man up. You've got to be able to step up and do your job.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have about 13 minutes left to go in halftime. We're going to take a quick break from the commentator's box. We'll be back in about 10 minutes to get you restarted and ready for the second half to begin. So we appreciate you joining us. I appreciate Mr. Shane here commentating with me, and we'll join you guys in a few minutes. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we want to welcome you back to Hord Athletic Complex. You are watching the Andrew College Fighting Tigers versus Concordia. We are about to start the second half. Still scoreless here today. Weather is definitely playing a factor. 5 to 10 mile an hour winds. I am joined here today by. Are you gonna do it? You gonna do it? Awesome. Mr. Shane, he was a part of the 1988 men's soccer team as well as an Andrew College alumni. It is our homecoming weekend, so we are celebrating that. I'm bringing back some of our alumni. I also have with me Mr. Francisco De Paz, who's also an Andrew College alumni, as well played on the soccer team at his time here at Andrews. So hopefully we'll get him in, get him a few words of wisdom from that gentleman. Very few words of wisdom from him. Little too many soccer balls to the head. Still scoreless here, so we're getting ready to start.
Well, this ought to be an exciting half going here because obviously both teams want to win this game. Andrew to continue their 1-2 in a row, I believe.
Yep, they are on a 2-game winning streak, currently 9-3.
And I know that Concordia is coming off of a win, so this would be maybe their second win in a row. I'm not sure how many they've won in a row.
According to my notes, they are 4-5, and their record on away games is 3-3. So it could really go either way for them today. But 4-5 and coming off a win, that's not a bad way to. You have the momentum from the win from the last game, so that's where a lot of the high pressure is coming from. They definitely have the speed to keep up. And Andrew's going to start with the ball.
And it doesn't look like they're going to. Well, maybe they are going to keep it. They're starting right where they picked off last half because they are both sides are moving pretty quick here.
Trying
Good
to get
idea from the ball being played in, but unfortunately we didn't win it there. And but we do control it, and we're switching field.
We're going to give a quick shout out to David Fines. Go Tigers. Thanks for your great comments, commentators. You're very welcome about Josh. He's awesome. We love him, and we appreciate you joining us today. David is joining us all the way from England, so we're happy to have him here with us today.
Looks like Andrews won a couple of throw-ins back-to-back in their attack in third, and maybe we can put Concordia under pressure and see if we can get something out of this attack.
I feel like the best time to score would be within the first 5 minutes of the half, just to give him that confidence to get him through the rest of the half.
Well, you know, on average in soccer, most goals are scored within the first 5 minutes of a half starting or within 5 minutes of a goal being scored. So we are definitely within goal-scoring averages here in this first couple of minutes here of this half. But it looks like Concordia is doing everything they can to keep that from happening on Andrew's part of it.
Long ball from Concordia. They have the speed to get in.
That was misjudged. Concordia with a chance.
And a goal by Concordia. I'll have to admit it was a nice ball over the top. They had the speed to do it, and the goalkeeper, Josh Kennedy, just didn't get his hands on it like he wanted it to, and in the goal it went.
Well, unfortunately for Andrew, he misjudged the ball there, the center back, and because of the speed, they were able to get in behind. And here we are talking about most goals are scored in the first 5 minutes, and within 15 seconds of that, we get a goal scored here by Concordia. Andrew's really going to have to fight hard to get out of this.
And lots of goals are also scored the first minute or 2 minutes after a goal is scored.
Yeah, there could be a letdown on Concordia's part, so let's see what happens the next 5 minutes. We may be in for another treat. Hopefully it'll be in Andrew's favor.
Another long ball, but Troy Caesar is there to attempt to head it away. Didn't clear it very well. Number 10, the goal scorer, still maintains control of the ball with a shot.
And Concordia.
Oh,
I tell you, Andrew escaped that one right there. If he gets over that ball, it might be 2-0.
that was a great stop by Josh. I wish he would have got his hands on it, but a good deflection, and Concordia couldn't capitalize, and the ball went wide.
That's great work by Concordia's forward that really got that attack going and found that runner on the back post. And he did a great job in laying it off at the player, his teammate, just unfortunately couldn't get over the ball to get that second goal in. That really would have made a difference in this game. Andrew's going to have to really fight hard to get back in this one now. Concordia looks like they've got some momentum and a lot of confidence they're playing with right now.
Absolutely. Andrew definitely needs to slow the game down, play their game, be patient with the ball, string passes together, not make silly fouls.
There's a free kick for Concordia, and they play it quickly. We seem to have gotten a bigger crowd over here as I look across the field. I know I read somewhere that they get a pretty big attendance here at these games.
Yeah, our men's and women's do a pretty good job. Normally we have a little student section, but it is Friday, so majority of our students probably did go home or are traveling with other sports. But they definitely get decent sized crowds. We love to support our athletes and our sports teams. I know one of our loyal fans, Donnie Collins, is over there in the white polo. We see you, Mr. Collins. Everywhere. Yep, he's everywhere.
Yeah, I actually spoke to him before we got invited to come over here and participate in being an announcer. My son actually is running balls today, so.
Long ball by Concordia.
And he did well to win that, and they are controlling this ball.
Offsides is called.
Wow, I couldn't see the ref from where I'm sitting in the booth here, but we sure are. Andrew is fortunate that was whistled offsides because that could have been 2-0 easily.
Very fortunate because it looks like a foul could have potentially been called on our goalkeeper, Josh Kennedy, because he did not get possession of the ball when he made that tackle. And that's not something Andrew College needs, is a yellow card on their goalie. James Quinn with a long ball. Noah Waterman to receive. And Concordia intercepts. Seems like the intensity of the game has gone up 2 times fold.
And number 32 disagrees, but that's right in front of the booth, and that was directly right off his foot. Unfortunately for him, it was just a poor touch under pressure. But Andrew's done well to win the ball and keep possession.
Nice pass by Henning. Trying to flick it on. Ooh,
yeah,
high
that
kick.
looks like a high kick on Concordia's part, and maybe this is something Andrew can take advantage of right here just outside the 18 from where it looks like here. Have to go to the screen, see if we get a better view, but
yeah, it looks to be maybe 5 yards outside of the 18.
Let's see what Andrew's going to want to do with this.
And James Quinn and Henning Nordball line up to take it. Not sure which one. Got a 4-man wall by Concordia.
Oh, and that was just a little high, just over the crossbar, but it was a good idea.
If you're just now joining us, it is
the
38 minutes left to go in the
there.
second half. The score is 1-0. Concordia is leading Andrew College.
And Andrew wins the header there. Hopefully we can keep it in, and it looks like we did. And we see our third header in a row there. Let's see if we can get it down on the carpet and play some soccer now.
Yeah. They definitely need to keep the ball on the ground, maintain possession, and be patient with the ball. Looks like they're starting to run frazzled because they are down a goal and they're anxious to catch up. But they just need to calm down, be patient. It will come. We still got 37 minutes left to go in the second half. There's plenty of time.
Here's an opportunity for Andrews. Let's see. We couldn't make anything out of it. Concordia was able to get a header on that pass and cut that off into our runner, into their attacking, to our 18 there.
Josh finds our beast in the back.
He's really winning everything back there. That may be a mistake. We really laid off him and allowed him to turn, and that may not be good for us.
And another offsides on Concordia.
I think their speed helps them, but it's hurting them a little bit because they are so fast that they're getting into offsides position before the ball can be played. And, of course, that's offsides in soccer.
Mm-hmm. And a foul
And he
called.
did well to fight for that ball and was fortunate that the referee agreed that he was fouled.
Looks like he was grabbing on his jersey there. And Macaulay Hill to take it.
It's played to the back of the 18.
And the offsides
And-
flag goes up. I might disagree with that. It looks like he started when the ball was kicked. But, I'm not the ref, so...
There he is winning another ball in the back there. And Concordia's controlling it. They really have us on our heels right now. The goalkeeper has done well. Oh, but unfortunately they made us pay for that mistake as we could not clear the ball at the top of the 18.
I'm not sure why he came out feet first on that one. It looks like he slid with his feet, not with his hands. Got away from him. Concordia did capitalize. About 35 minutes left to go in the second half when we are now 2-0.
Well, this is where Andrews just got to calm down and just kind of start playing their style of soccer. They've tried to play very fast, and I think it's really played into Concordia's hands this half. And Concordia has been the beneficiary of that as they've got their second goal here in the first 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Long ball to Lalo.
They say that 2-0 is the most dangerous lead in soccer, as most teams that are up 2-0 don't always win 2-0. Sometimes they lose.
Yep.
So
I wish I had the statistics on how many games Andrew has come back and won, but unfortunately I don't. But I know we are 5-2 at home right now, so it's definitely in our favor to win at home more than lose at home. Just missed touches and need to get control of the ball. Another long ball by Concordia. Trying to cross it in.
that's a great save by Andrews' keeper. That should have been a goal, but he did everything he could, reached up and denied that goal. That is unbelievable work by Concordia's forward to get that ball and turn and get that shot off in that close of space.
Absolutely, with two or three defenders back there.
Look there, he shot it so hard it stuck on the fence. Well, if Andrew can get a goal, they can get some momentum back and maybe find a way to fight back into this game. But right now, they are definitely on their heels.
Josh Kennedy comes off his line, bobbles it a little bit, but gains control.
That was off the Concordia player's head, and he didn't even know it. It's kind of a reverse header. And unfortunately, we did not keep possession there. And they're able to play around the back into some space, and outside defender for Concordia is taking the space and No need for them to play that fast.
Troy Caesar coming out to head it. Goes right back into the hands of Concordia player. It looks like they're just playing who can kick the ball the farthest. It's like 4v1 back there. Andrew finally maintains control of the ball to clear it out.
Yeah, that forward that they have up there, he's really come to life this second half. I think they've given him a little too much room, and he's made the most of it.
Mm-hmm.
And here we go again. Good turn by their outside mid, who's played it in. And they're running an overlap there and play into it. And it looks like he's got control in the corner and gets a cross off, but out of bounds for a goal kick.
We're about 32 minutes to go in the second half. Score is 2-0. Concordia with the lead. Andrew's not giving up hope. Ready to fight and come back and win this game.
Well, we are the Fighting Tigers after all.
Yeah. Our name suits us well. We are 5-2 at home. And that definitely plays in our favor. We do have a nice crowd out there. Might be a little chilly in the southwest Georgia weather.
I do see a few blankets as I look across over there at the crowd. Well, looks like we loved him up a little too much, and the referee accused us of hugging him. Gives a kick to Concordia.
I'm going to turn over my mic to Mr. Francisco De Paz, also an Andrew College alumni and one of our admissions recruiters. He has also played soccer here, so we'll get some knowledge in on him, see what he has to say.
Well, thank you, Ms. Johnson. And that is correct. I did attend Andrew College in 2008 through 2010. I played both seasons. My freshman and sophomore year as well. And thank you for having me.
Hey, it's great to see you again.
Yes, sir. I sure did give you a tour of the campus, of our beautiful campus, a 40-acre campus. And it was a wonderful experience for myself to be able to talk to one of our alums and to share some experiences as well as what I experienced as a student as well. So,
Yeah, I think we both gave each other a tour today.
Yep, that is correct.
He enjoyed some of the stories from my time here in 1988. Some crazy good times that we had, and he got to share in some of the history and background of some things that occurred here in the long ago past. I feel like the ghost of Christmas past here.
That is correct. But yourself, you have some really good funny stories, and I definitely enjoyed hearing those. Especially with your experience, you went to the Final Four when you were a player here at Andrew, and I think that speaks a lot about yourself as a player and a person as well.
Well done by the defender there to fight off that challenge and still keep possession. Shielded the ball well. It looks like we've got a little bit of a movement here. Really, Andrew's success is really predicated on just stringing passes together. When we try to get into playing long, it doesn't work out too well for us.
Yeah, most of the times when you play long balls, especially if you have small strikers, it's kind of impossible to play up top, up in the air, because you have some tall defenders, and it's always a not a good matchup.
Looks like that was a mistake by our forward. If I was number 9, he was dribbling right at a center back who had no cover. I think I would have tried to take him myself and get a shot off. That situation, you don't even have to beat that defender. You just got to get a little space to get the shot around him.
That's correct.
Use him to screen the goalkeeper. might have been a better decision there. He chose to try to play a player in and ended up off sides.
And that's what we need as well, as strikers to take on our defenders. One on one, if you have the chance, if you have the opportunity to take a one on one defender and go into goal. Our defender clears it. And Concordia is doing a good job about controlling the ball and having some good passes,
I couldn't remember.
trying to pressure over Concordia's defenders. Good pass. And at collegiate level, you have to have a good, clean first touch. And Concordia's players are doing that as well. Andrew College gets the ball back. And this is what we need. We need to keep the ball, play out wide if we have it. Don't play it into pressure.
It's a good turn by that left forward for Concordia. But unfortunately, it looks like maybe it went out of bounds.
It's Andrew's ball. A throw in.
Come on, swing it into the space. Here we go. Now let's see what's happening over here. Yeah, keep it coming. And now we've got some action going down our left flank here into some space. Let's see what we can do with this.
Concordia recovers the ball.
Unfortunately, Concordia, with their speed, was able to shut that down and win that ball. And here we go again.
Now, when you played here in '88, is that correct?
88.
What position were you playing?
I played as a holding mid, outside mid, even as a forward. And my son's kind of the same way. We were good at a lot of different positions, and so you kind of went wherever the team needed you to.
Yeah.
And, I see that as an asset when you're a player and you can play several different positions well.
It's a foul on Concordia, and that's true. If you're versatile, you have opportunity to play every position on the field.
Looks like we got about right around just under 26 to play. 20. For some reason, we stopped the clock there by the ref. I'm not sure what's happening here. Looks like it's an injury. Looks like we're doing a 1-for-1 here, and both people got somebody new on the field.
I believe Daniel Ball is back in the game.
And we send it in.
Keeper comes out.
Their goalkeeper came through our player and managed to clear that ball out. Good on their keeper's part, bad for that forward.
Keeper clears it out. Noah Watermelon, a header.
That's well won by number 13 for Andrew in the midfield. Oh, and that was a great idea, but it was cut off by the Concordia defender who saw that backhill pass and wasn't fooled.
That's correct. Sometimes the fancy game doesn't work, like you want it to. Play out wide. Good pass. Troy Caesar fighting. It's Concordia's ball.
That's a good hard challenge on both players' parts, and it remained clean the whole time, and that's what college soccer is all about right there.
That's correct.
Concordia taking their time on the throw-in.
Yep, and that's especially when you're up. You try to spend a lot of time as possible to run the clock down. Lalo with the ball.
That worked out for us. It was a missed touch by Concordia, but it worked out in our favor, and it looks like we still got possession. So I'm watching this game. It looks like Andrew's playing a little too much down the middle, and they're really getting cut off. I think they got to really try to get wide on this team, and that seems to be when they're at their most dangerous, when we can get into wide positions and try to stretch their defense out. Most of our successful attacks and shots have come from serving a ball in from a wide position. At least this first half.
We have a throw in for Concordia.
Looks like right about 23 minutes left in the game, so we're running out of time. We're gonna have to step up our pressure and see if we can get something here in the next couple of minutes. Try to affect the outcome of this game.
And this is when you have to start working hard. Play collectively as a team and motivate one another to get a goal. And once you get that goal,
looks like we got a foul as a defender. And we're out wide, so this may be a good situation. This is just what I was talking about. Can we switch it? And we switched it out wide. Can we keep it here? Yeah, we're keeping possession. But they cut that pass off.
Concordia playing out wide as well.
Really impressed with Concordia's play.
Keeper comes out.
Looks like we're stringing some passes together again in the midfield. Hopefully we can find a way to break down their defense and get back into an attack. Right now we just need something positive. We need a shot on goal just to get a little excitement, a little energy in our guys' legs. It looks like we're getting a little dead-legged out there.
We haven't. Andrew hasn't taken a few shots in the second half.
Ooh.
Troy Caesar goes up. He wins the ball.
That's well done by both center backs for Andrew. Cut off the header to begin with, and then we just cut off the pass there off the header.
The shot and goalkeeper. Easy for the goalkeeper.
Well, that's at least a start there. I mean,
Yep.
if you want to score, you got to be able to shoot. So, they say that you score one goal for an average of every 10 shots. I don't know if we've had quite 10 shots for Andrew this game yet. And Concordia, I would say, is well above the average, because I don't think they've had very many either, and they've scored twice.
Lalo clears out the ball. Good touch. Good touch to get out of pressure.
Yeah. He's got about 20 left to play, so we don't have long to go.
Andrew's still down
Looks
two.
like we're trying to play long, and their center back is not letting us do that at all. He's cut off all of those long balls right out.
Concordia center back number 4 has been really strong in the back, actually.
He just hurdled our player, but the ref said play on, and we centered the ball in, but their goalkeeper cut it out. Now Concordia's on the break again.
Concordia clears it out.
Okay, now we're in. Let's see if we can make some magic happen. There's a, oh, and he just wide of the post. Oh, you gotta hate it for him. That was such good work by Andrew to get it down that right side, and he had a little bit of space and was able to get a shot in and just wide of the post again. That's been the story of the game for us. First we were wide of the post and hit the side netting, and now we're wide of the post again.
I believe if he would have shot a little earlier, he would have had a good, strong shot.
Looks like they've subbed 2 players off for Concordia. And the goal kick for Concordia. Looks like we're getting ready to challenge that ball, and we win it.
Daniel Ball wins the ball.
And Concordia blasts it out of bounds for a throw-in for Andrew over on the far side of the field. Looks like we got a few more spectators over there. We got some people standing along the fence now. Standing room only crowd here at Andrew Soccer homecoming weekend. And that looks like that's going to go out for a Concordia goal kick.
Now, when you were a player, how many teams were in the region?
We had a lot of teams. I saw on the schedule there's like 3 now. There was us, Truett McConnell, Young Harris College. DeKalb College came in 1990. They were in it to begin with, and they dropped out in the early 80s, and then they restarted their program, which is now Perimeter College. We had Truett McConnell. Yeah, Truett. No, we didn't actually play Oxford. That might have been it. We played a lot of teams in Florida. We played a lot of 4-year schools. We played Georgia State's varsity team. We played Georgia Southern's varsity team. We played Berry. And I can proudly say we beat all of them. We were the best team in Georgia, and we went on and proved that we were not only the best team in Georgia, but we were the best team in the Southeast. As we became the first team to represent the Southeast in the national tournament other than a Miami-Dade team in JUCO NJCAA history.
Wow. So when you finished up your both seasons here, where did you continue playing?
Well, my first year here, I was only here for a year. I got hurt, so I didn't come back. I had to go home and rehab my knee. But I went back and I was from Stone Mountain, so I went to DeKalb College and played with their club team and kind of got interest restarted into the DeKalb program, to where they wanted to put money into it, and they've won a national championship and a couple of national runners-up as Perimeter College since then. And then I rehabbed for a year and wound up transferring and finishing out my career at LaGrange College, where I helped lead them to the best record in their history. My 2 years I was there.
Oh wow! So was LaGrange College still a Division III?
They were an NAI school at the time.
Okay.
And literally almost every team on our schedule was nationally ranked. I mean, we played Belhaven, Lander, William Carey, Barry, Embry-Riddle. It was a who's who of the national rankings. And Belhaven even won the national championship in '92. And I do remember that game fondly.
It's interesting that you mentioned those universities and colleges, because whenever I went over to Broome Parker College and I played NAIA, we played Belhaven, we played William Carey. In 2013, Belhaven was actually the national champions for NAIA. So, in a sense, we played the same teams but with different times.
Yeah, different time periods, and they're still just as good and ranked in the top 25 in NAIA still today. And then I was fortunate that my college coach here at Andrew was Ray Wells, And Ray left here after the '89 season and started the Lindsey Wilson program up in Kentucky, where he's won 9 national championships in NAI and become just about the all-time winningest coach and college team in NAI soccer history.
That's wonderful. We have 14 minutes and 20 seconds left in the game. Andrew's down 2-0. We have the ball. We controlling the ball well. Stringing a couple of passes out wide.
That was well done there, and we've got the ball out wide again. Let's see if we can keep it there. That was a physical challenge. Unfortunately, it didn't go our way, and the coaches seem a little upset about it, but that was just
That's
great
correct.
play by Concordia to cut that out.
Crosses the ball. Easy ball for Concordia. Can't seem to settle it. Tries to take him one-on-one. Daniel Ball
Here we
comes
go.
out wide. Concordia heels the ball out as Andrews throw in.
And Concordia is on the attack again. It never stops.
But Andrew does a good job getting the ball back and keeping possession. Concordia plays a long ball and is offsides. It's a ball for Andrew.
Ref's choosing to ignore that, so we got the ball and we're just going to play on. Up. We just can't seem to break down that last pass. Everything seems to stop when we got to the edge of our attack in third. That final pass is really the one ingredient that's missing. Or it may be Connor that's missing, that may be breaking down that final ball and giving us an opportunity to score.
Concordia clears the ball out.
And I can tell you from my days, it helps to have a player like that. We had, I can say I played with Robert Clark, who led the nation in goals with 25. And he was a phenomenal player, and our whole team was full of phenomenal players. Player from Japan, Takashi Komori, Ricky Mallory from Bermuda, Hugh Cousins from Gainesville, Florida, Chris Ketchum in goal, Chris Lupins out of Tampa, played at Lato High School, won 4 state championships in a row. We had several Lato players, Brian Kennedy. Looks like Andrew's making a change. But it helps to have those kind of players that you can play into, that you can almost always count on a goal from them from the game. And I'm sure Andrew's missing him today. That's a great turn, but unfortunately was a little too ambitious on the pass. Goalkeeper cut that out right away. And that was well read by Andrew's defender, Josh. So we are trying to play the counterattack game here, and with 10 and a half to play.
That's a foul on Andrew.
Yeah, he did kind of go in a little studs up there, so he reached for that ball.
And those plays are really dangerous when you have studs up.
Yeah.
You know. I know when I was playing here, we were playing down in Mississippi, and one of our players got tackled from behind with studs up, and got his leg broken.
It looks like it's getting a little heated. The emotions are running high on both sides. As there's some accusations going back and forth from both sides as far as what occurred there in that foul.
And this is when Andrew needs to keep their head cool and play their game. Uh, not get involved and
Yeah, I believe it was Concordia got the yellow card, and here comes their guy that's really made a difference from him in the back. That's won everything. Looks like he's maybe received the card, but he's definitely coming out of the game. And the ref's coming over here to explain it. Maybe we can get a handle what happened. Apparently, the player that just came off from Concordia had pushed the Andrew player in the face, and that's what drew the card and the ire of the Andrew coaching staff and players over here to our left. And apparently Andrew's coach wants to continue to discuss what happened with the referee. Wow, I can't believe the ref said that.
yeah,
That became a little more personal there. And
the ref.
there's the card. It's kind of hard to tell if you're watching at home what all's happening, but I could tell you right now, I'm like 5 yards from it, and I'm still a little confused myself.
It all started with an exchange of words and then a yellow card for Concordia.
Well, it started as a foul on Concordia, and then words exchanged.
All I know is, with 10 to play, we all of a sudden got a yellow card to the Andrew coach, a yellow card to the Concordia player, and a whole lot of hard feelings.
Yeah. No, Waterman has control of the ball. Well, that last pass must be cleaner.
Let's see if Andrew can make something out of it. I really feel like that was Concordia's best defender today so far coming off the field, and maybe we can take advantage of that and try to get something going this last 9.5 minutes.
Concordia plays out wide. Number 10 takes him one-on-one. He's in the game.
But unfortunately, we had some cover there and was able to cut that dribbler off. And now Andrew's on the counter. We're slowing the attack down.
And that's when you can be more vulnerable on the counter attack, especially with number 4 on Concordia's on Concordia's side. He's out, and we need to take advantage of that opportunity.
The bad thing about that, they say that on average, a goal is scored in 7 touches or less from the time you win possession. So the longer a player touches it, the more chances you are that you're going to cut off that goal scoring opportunity yourself.
Marcus Zoma wins the header.
So obviously, I'm sure Andrew would have liked them to have played that opportunity a little quicker.
Yep.
That's a great
Good
tackle there
from
by
Marcus
Andrew, and
Zoma.
he's back up on his feet. And Concordia goes back just to kind of slow down momentum and maybe suck us out of the back, and so they can play over the top of us.
It's a high kick, and the ball's for Andrew.
And we're getting out wide here. Maybe we can find the runner. We find him on a diagonal run into the box, but unfortunately, because of Concordia's speed, they've really cut out all those kind of balls today.
Yeah, and they're really fast as well, and strong on the ball and off the ball. And that's a foul on Concordia.
And it looks like Andrew's going to have an opportunity to maybe send a ball into the box here, and maybe we can take advantage of this.
And this is direct kick as well.
He sends it into the back post, and Concordia clears, but Andrew unfortunately can't get on the end of it. And the attack is going again. But we cut it off, and now we're going back. This is really starting to get a little bit more exciting.
Yeah,
if you take out the last couple of minutes. That was exciting in itself. Although none of us really knew what was happening.
The intensity has picked up, a little bit more on Andrew's side as well. And we still have a little over 6 minutes left to play. Andrew's still down 2-0.
And we took a shot there, but that was wishful thinking, unfortunately, on Andrew's part. As we like to say in soccer, he hit that one with his purse.
Yes.
Just didn't have enough money in the purse to make it count.
And Concordia tries to clear it out.
Oh, and he may be on here. We may be looking at a third goal.
Oh, what a save!
Oh, that is unbelievable by the Andrew goalkeeper, because that is a for sure goal, and he managed to get a foot on it and stop that right away.
Great reactions as well.
That would have been the nail in the coffin, unfortunately, for the Tigers, but the keeper came up big right when he needed to.
Concordia clears the ball.
We got just 5 minutes left in the game, and of course, as we said earlier, within 5 minutes of a half starting or ending, that's when generally goals were scored, and Concordia proved us to be true.
Concordia on the counterattack. Crosses the ball. Nothing is made out of it. Lalo has the ball, possession of the ball. Good tackle by Andrew's players.
Oh, yeah, I think he'd like to have that one back. He hit it a little too close to the keeper there. That needed to go a little bit toward the flag, and the keeper easily was able to get underneath that.
The keeper comes out as a foul. Keeper's down.
That was well-timed run by Concordia forward, and the goalkeeper did the only thing he could, and fortunately for Andrew, I think we got the benefit of that call.
And you'll never know what could come out, what the outcome would be when the keeper comes out. And, the keeper comes out real hard. It's very fortunate that nobody got hurt.
Did he give another card? I didn't even see that. So Concordia's forward, number 10, has been huge for them today, drawing the card here. It looks like he's coming off. Okay. There's something I forgot, that you have to come off the field at the JUCO level, and of course Concordia is a little confused because they're a four-year school, and didn't understand why the referee was sending them off. But since it's our home game, you have to play our rules.
Tell him to stop. Don't wait now. Wait, don't. That's say 5:12.
That's 4:01.
So the ref is going to add 11 more seconds for those of you looking at home at the clock.
Plus one, a minute. Oh, that's second. Minute plus one. I need to add a second.
There we go. And we're going to go to 4:12 left in the game here as we hit the free kick to get us going. And Andrew's really under some pressure. We got to get something going. Let's see how much fight we've got it left in these Fighting Tigers these last 4 minutes.
Goalkeeper plays short.
It's well taken by the outside mid, who backpedaled to get underneath that ball. Played into the run, well controlled. But again, Concordia so quick, they were able to cut off that attack right away.
It's a throw-in for Andrew College.
With what I've seen today, I'm really surprised that Concordia's record is right around 500.
It's a crossing for Andrew College. But Concordia was able to clear it out.
Now it looks like that's going to be maybe a card on Andrew. He ran through the player trying to get to the ball, and the referee said he got a little too much player and not enough ball.
That's correct. It's a yellow card for Marco Soma.
That's another sub, apparently, under JUCO rules. He's going to have to come off. I can tell you this second half, we really aren't getting the number of players that we started off with, and most of them have been subbed off due to cards and not due to coaching choices.
They can re-enter. It's unlimited substitution, so they can re-enter.
Our athletic trainer, Pranay Shaw, comes in, check on Concordia's players.
Yeah, that was a tough challenge. I mean, he really took the brunt of that. I really hope he's okay. Of course, this is a good chance for both sides to get hydrated these last couple of minutes. But even when it's cool as it is, you can still hit some cramping issues with as much running as you do. And I can tell you today, they've done a lot of running.
That's correct.
And most of it's been at a sprint. Wow. And the clock stopped because of the injury, and we got 3 minutes and 20 seconds left to play.
Concordia's players coming out limping.
And he seems to be all right. Probably another prescription tonight of some Motrin and some ice on the way home. Had a chance to listen in to what their coach was saying as he was talking to the injured player who seemed a little upset over the challenge, and he just said, you know, that's part of the game. You can't have hard feelings. It's nothing personal here. It's just soccer.
That's correct.
You know, making sure that he's teaching sportsmanship, and you got to respect that as a coach and even as a fan, that even in an intense game like this, that sportsmanship's being promoted, and and expected from the coaching staff for their players.
And good sportsmanship, takes you a long way as well. There's a throw in for Andrew College.
We're trying to figure out which ball we're going to use. Hopefully we're going to pick the right one that's going to go in the back of the net. I don't know if we were using that one to begin with this game.
We still have a little over 2 minutes and a half to play. Andrew College is still down 2-0. We're still trying to get a goal. We're playing out wide.
And there's maybe a little bit of desperation there on that shot from, oh gosh. That's got to be 45 out, maybe he hit that shot. Just a little high. And that's another goal kick for Concordia as we got about 1:45 left in the game.
Daniel Bao wins the ball. Lalo has the ball. Looking for a open player. Good shield by Concordia. That gives them
by their defender. He shielded that out and won the goal kick. As we are getting down here into the final minute of play. Andrew's going to have to keep winning possession and try to get down here and take some more shots if they want to get on the scoreboard tonight.
Good flick by number 33. Trying to find his striker, Dari. Ronald's pressuring. Good slide tackle. But it's still Concordia's ball.
And we've got 35 seconds left in the match. We cut that pass off. Well done by the defender, who's still winning the ball. We get it out of pressure. Let's see what we can do with it.
And Andrew still has possession of the ball.
Apparently there's a little extracurricular activity going on after the ball was played between the Concordia players and the Andrew players, and the ref stops the game here with 4 seconds left. As it looks like he's going to have a brief discussion with the linesman, and a red card is given on the Concordia player. It was a straight red. So they got to play short, and he's out for the next game or 2 games. I don't know how that would handle if they're going by their rules or by this rules. That may be a 2-game suspension. One for the card and one for the coach to say, hey, you got to be smarter with 12 seconds left.
That's correct. And that's very unfortunate for the player, too, this late in the game, to be red carded.
Well, looks like Andrew just might as well push everybody into the box with 4 seconds left. This is pretty much it right here. We get one final delivery into the box, and maybe we can get on the end of it and get it. Here comes the goalkeeper coming forward to push up.
Concordia's coach asking his players to step off, play the offside trap, maybe.
And I don't think I've ever seen this in my life. Concordia is playing a high line, and when high line, I'm saying that they are basically even with the free kick, and it's the goalkeeper standing there by himself. I don't know if this is a good decision or a bad decision, but I'm excited to see what's about to happen. And the ball bounces, and
that is the game.
Well, it worked. or maybe we just ran out of time, or a little of both. I don't know.
And Andrew College is that puts an L on their record. Um, was now it puts them 9-4. Um,
Let Shane sign off and then you sign
Well, I can tell you it was a great time for me to come back and watch the game. Unfortunately, I would like to have seen Andrew get the win here, but just having an opportunity to get on here and talk a little bit about the game. I thoroughly enjoyed it. The people that I've met, I've had a great time with, and I wish Andrew all the luck going forward. And hopefully, I'll come back next year and maybe watch my son play here as a second generation of Williams coming through. Appreciate it, guys.
well, thank you for the staff here at ACDN for having me come up here and having the opportunity to come and speak, as well as commentating. Um, we will have an alumni game tomorrow, Saturday at 4 o'clock, where all of our alumni will play against each other. And that's a good opportunity for them to actually meet each other once again, the ones that played with one another. And that gives me the opportunity as well to play with them as well. I know I'm a little younger and they're a little bit older, but we'll play off. Thank you for having me, and until the next time.